Shanghai is a city that doesn't sleep, but it's a city that wraps its arms around you.
On any given day in Shanghai, you will be in for the most amazing visual feast. On its impressive river, in its magnificent art gallery, above its historic Bund, winding through its charming lanes, perhaps even conducting business in its eye-catching skyscrapers. By day and by night, it is a treat for the eye and the stomach. Because after a day doing deals or a day of discovery, there's never a bad time for an actual feast. Shanghai is a foodie's delight. 100,000 restaurants, but only one singing chef.
I know you need a friend, someone you can talk to, who will understand what you're going through. When it comes to love, there's no easy answer. Only you can say what you're gonna do.
The recipe for success has many ingredients. Sometimes you have to taste and test a little before you get it exactly right. Perhaps it needs a little fusion between East and West, like Australia and China, to create connections, opportunities and bonds that stretch way into the future. Welcome to the big picture as we look towards 2035.
8,000 kilometres from Shanghai, in the centre of Sydney, in Westfield Mall, entrepreneur Winnie is imagining the future. Here, in the city's most prestigious shopping precinct, she's pacing out the floors, checking architects' plans, keeping tabs on progress.
At first glance, it looks like a dark, empty, somewhat desolate place. But this is the dream before the reality. And the reality, well, that already exists. Want to see it? That's it.
Okay, I got it.
This is the mind-blowing prototype for the soon-to-be-open Digipark in Sydney, the one Winnie wants to woo you with.
Winnie Woo, you've taken us from Sydney to Shanghai. Soon you'll be taking us back from Shanghai to Sydney for this experience. If I'm hearing you correctly, what you're saying is that you want to reshape entertainment.
Yeah, reshape the entertainment, yes.
This is what is very accurately called an immersive experience.
You just feel like you are in the scene there.
Yeah.
It feels like it's so real. Like
I must admit, I felt a bit disoriented. It's just like it's all wow.
Wow. Yeah.
It's just like totally immersive is probably the right expression for it. You have experience being an entrepreneur both in Australia and in China. So how does that help you, having that knowledge of two countries?
I feel like at the moment, China has got all the new technique, all the new idea of entertainment.
Yeah.
I think at the moment it's the top in the world.
Traditionally, people would think it was Hollywood or Disney. You're saying that's changed?
Yeah, that's changed. And I think like when you go to the social media, you see all the new fancy things. It's all in China.
Well before she was fleeing meteors or battling dinosaurs, Winnie went to Shanghai with her son on a family holiday. Looking for something to do that was both fun and educational, she came here. He loved the experience. She loved the possibility. And then a question from her young son sealed the deal.
Why not you open one in Sydney? I said, okay, let's do it.
So that's how it came about.
Yeah, you're right.
Westfield in Sydney gets huge foot traffic. Be they locals or tourists, nearly all of them are coming to spend. And with Digipark as Westfield's newest tenant, expectations are as high as their curiosity.
Westfield is so excited. Like they just feel like, is there any similar store in Australia we can go and visit and see what's that? I said, no, that's the first one.
It's the first one.
Right, it's unique. And then they say like, I don't know, I never seen this one, I never seen that one. I think, you will see it once we open.
It's not far off now.
Yes.
Soon you'll have the opportunity to visit in either Sydney or Shanghai. But no matter where you live, parents everywhere face the same challenge: how to keep children and teenagers entertained and educated in this digital age.
Because we live in a world now where kids are addicted to the phone.
Yes.
That's all they look at. And there has to be a different way of getting them engaged that's still good for them, but is entertaining.
Yeah, because like at the moment, like all the kids will have an iPad and an iPhone
Yeah.
to playing all the games.
Well, you put it as reshaping education.
Yes. Kids feel, wow, I finally can see the dinosaur there. So real.
But if you're going to learn about dinosaurs, there's no better way than being chased by one.
It's no surprise that Winnie, like so many others, found inspiration in Shanghai. It's an inspirational city with some staggering stats. The world's busiest container port, Asia's largest stock exchange. It's China's biggest and richest city, and the hub for virtually every major Australian company doing business in China. All of which makes the recent decision by Qantas to drop their Sydney to Shanghai direct route bewildering, to say the least. For Matthew Cooper, General Manager of the Kimpton Qiantang Shanghai Hotel, the decision is difficult to justify, particularly in light of the recent easing of visa restrictions for Australian travellers.
I would say that at the same time the Australian visa was given free rein in China, that Qantas stopped coming to the biggest tourist hub in China. I think there was a missed opportunity, and I think Juneyao has picked it up quickly.
You like that airline?
I won't go anywhere else.
Really?
Yeah.
The airline is Juneyao. You may not have heard of it before, but that's about to change.
Hey, how are you? Lovely to meet you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So much is new. A new modern fleet and new ways, a new take on providing passengers with what they really want. Good old-fashioned service. What is it about that you like?
Clean,
Yeah.
brand new aircraft, big planes, business class incredible. Food is very, very palatable. I mean, I love Chinese food, but it's very, very good food. And they're a local business trying to do well, so we're happy to support local businesses.
Juneyao 1669, contact director.
On December 17, 2024, Juneyao Flight HO 1669 made its approach into Sydney Airport. The honour of landing the inaugural flight belonged to Captain Feng Jiongtao.
You did that flight?
Yeah, I did that.
We've got vision of it. What was it like to arrive in Sydney that day?
The weather is good, amazing flight.
You had the welcome, I think, of the fire truck sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this flight for me is a very special flight because that is the first time Juneyao Airlines fly to Australia. So it's very special. Australia market is very crucial for our strategy.
Right.
From the network perspective, Australia is a key hub in the southern hemisphere. Travel between our two countries is driven by strong demand of the business, education, family visit, and tourism.
So there is a lot of demand. You've stepped into the shoes of Qantas who've dropped a route. So you have the opportunity now to pick up more passengers.
Yeah,
That makes you happy.
it's right. You know, the Australian travelers, they have a very high expectation for the travel,
Right.
which presents both a challenge and opportunity for us.
Still, Qantas's loss is Juneyao's gain, and the hometown team couldn't be happier. Likewise, Matthew Cooper.
I think they're incredible. Sydney to Shanghai, same time zone, straight up and down. Leave in the morning, get here at 7 o'clock at night, no jet lag, and incredible business class, incredible food, great service, and because they're a local airline, immediate immigration straight through.
A modern fleet,
Now we have 103 aircraft. It's including 93 Airbus A320 and 10 Boeing 777s.
And all very modern.
They are very modern.
modern seats,
Our business class with a fully flat seat.
and modern eats.
We also plan to introduce collaboration with Michelin star-rated restaurant.
Michelin star rated restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, you are aiming high.
It's right.
Of course, from their vast Shanghai HQ, Australia isn't the only destination on the radar. Shanghai is a hub leading to Europe, the US and Asia. But my advice? Don't be in any race to leave the Paris of the East when there's so much to see and do.
Shanghai is very beautiful, very modern. We have many good food, many good hotels. If you have the time, you can visit China from Shanghai.
Shanghai, as vast as it is, you don't have to look far to find magnificent gems, like the modern art gallery overlooking the city's busy and meandering river.
If you admire beautiful art in one of the world's most beautiful locations, then there is no better place to visit than here. After devouring the past, why not fast forward into the future? Because by now, you will have worked up an appetite.
Pleased to meet you. Great to be here. Thanks a lot.
谢谢.
Seriously, do you want a taste of the new China? You can't go past this place, a futuristic restaurant that still savours the taste of the past. And that's why it's become the hottest ticket in China. A foodie's dream and a TikToker's delight.
Welcome to warehouse number 3 and an eating experience that is out of this world. Shanghai rightly has a reputation for innovation, and the food here gives a generous nod to that. But it must be added, not at the expense of flavour. Each dish was a sensory sensation. If a more classical menu is more to your taste, then the elegant surrounds of the Kimpton Hotel is where you should head. The evening starts with a drink in the bar, followed by stunning river views where you might get to meet one of China's most famous chefs, a man with over 100,000 social media followers.
Who's this bloke?
Well, let me just introduce you to this guy. This is my chef and bee, my food and beverage guy, Duncan Feng. He's also quite the celebrity in Shanghai.
Hello everyone, my name is Duncan. I'm executive chef of Hangzhou Qiantang Shanghai.
Duncan Feng's food is fit for kings, but his own start in life was a humble one.
When I was young, when I was kids, I don't want to be chef because my dream one day I want to be teacher. Then one day my father get sick and my mom lost job in the same year, so I cannot continue to study. That year was 1994. In Shanghai, we have only 7 5-star hotels. I sent a CV to 3, and after 2 days, just 2 hotels sent it back to me, asked me to interview.
Did that change your life?
Yeah.
And one man in particular took Duncan under his wing, taught him to cook, showed him the path to being a great chef and a better person.
Yeah, mentor. He's tough. He was tough, really tough. He's German. Yeah, I almost quit. But he taught me a lot. Not only language, cooking skills, and also how to be a good man with good heart. He treated me as a son.
Oh, wow.
Most of the time, I study Western food.
From a recipe book?
In the beginning, from recipe book.
But now?
Now I created a lot of new recipe.
It's all from your head.
Yes.
You have a magic palate. The tastes are extraordinary.
Like I told you before, and then when I start to thinking a new recipe, actually the new flavor already start in my mind.
Gong Bao chicken Wellington, it's my secret recipe. Let's go.
Let me tell you about one of his signature dishes, which he's just released, and it's his take on a beef Wellington. But he's given the Shanghai twist to it, and it's filled with Kung Pao chicken. It's a Kung Pao chicken Wellington. It's to die for. It's to die for.
I love this dish because when I was young, my mom always cooking stir-fried chicken breast with chili sauce at home. This is our signature dish, Kung Pao chicken Wellington, with my secret recipe.
Each of your dishes has a story.
Yes, every dish has story behind. Actually, we can cut it. See, chicken, Parma ham, and sauce.
I came for the chicken, stayed for the pigeon.
Actually, I highly recommend that you try this dish. It's a real roasted pigeon in French way. 180 degrees, 20 minutes, that's done. Then I will deep fry again to make the skin be crispy. Now we just put very, very hot oil on the top to make the pigeon skin getting crispy. Then I'm doing this over and over again. Then we can see the skin getting more and more crispy. And this way, much better than you just put a deep fry for fried. Now I put some Chinese chili with peanuts. Red is lucky color for Chinese people. We put the pigeon on the plate. This is cheese ball. This is amazing gravy. We put the Chinese tea into pigeon gravy. You will love it. I promise you.
The dishes that you present are not only elegant to look at, but elegant to taste. And what you have is a really interesting fusion between East and West.
Yeah.
You cook Western meals with a hint of Eastern flavours.
Actually, I love fusion food.
Like Duncan's deconstructed take on a Waldorf salad.
It's cooked apple, but you still can feel crunch, right?
And to taste these recipes, including a new menu, you've got to come to this hotel.
Yes.
The meal was memorable. Each dish was exquisite, elegant to look at, sublime to taste. From the herbs he grows to the wine he chooses and the beef he imports, Duncan sources only the finest ingredients. I noticed too that you have in one of your cabinets this beautiful array of beef. Where's it come from?
Australian.
Maybe we throw a Wagyu on the barbie for these guys. Let the Aussies taste what real Australian beef tastes like when it's cooked by a real chef.
Duncan's fame is no flash in the pan. It's awards night for the restaurant and hotel industry in Shanghai. And when the coveted Golden Spoon for the Chef of the Year is announced, it's Duncan who's the winner. That wasn't your first award that we saw.
No. Full of my house.
Your house is full of awards.
Yeah.
Despite the awards and his self-evident talent, there's a self-effacing quality to Duncan.
But I have to say I thank all the friends, all the bosses who support me. But without them, I'm nothing. I'm nobody.
The boy who grew up poor has never forgotten where he came from, nor ever lost his love for the city of his birth. What makes this city unique? What makes Shanghai special?
Shanghai actually goes very fast, develop very fast, and now Shanghai even better than New York and Paris.
Whoa, big statement.
Yes.
Few cities match Shanghai's physical and economic advantages. But rather than retreat inwards, its eyes are cast out to the world. And no company represents that vision better than UnionPay. The views from its Shanghai headquarters, both inside and out, are impressive. But I reckon the harbour vistas from their Sydney HQ give Shanghai a real run for its money. These impressive offices are a sign of big things to come. Expanded operations in Australia and elsewhere, all wrapped around an ambitious corporate philosophy to make UnionPay
the most trusted payment network in the world.
Most trusted.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
hope
big
so.
goal.
Yeah, it's a big goal, so it's worth us, to strive for that.
Michelle Shao is Executive Vice President, South Pacific Division of UnionPay International. So Australia is really important to UnionPay then?
Yes, of course. Because Australia is our favorite destinations for the travelers, for the students. Right. Especially, Australia has a lot of, very famous, renowned university in the world.
But you're into a whole lot of things like retail, education, tourism. How does that work?
Actually, we, as a UnionPay, our cardholders is very diversified, and we have some business person, they travel to Australia. We have some students, Chinese students, come over to Australia, and there's some couples or families, they spend their holiday in Australia and will.
And so you're saying that connectivity between China and Australia is part of your philosophy?
Of course. Right. Because as a payment network, and it's our responsibilities, to build the financial connectivity across two countries.
Wow.
Yeah, so they can use UnionPay anywhere, and they can book their flight or the hotel through the trip.com. And they can also, students, they can also pay their tuition fee online by use UnionPay card, and which can be settled in RMB at their home in China.
Not wishing to tip the scales, but Sydney's fish market, the largest in the Southern Hemisphere, was the perfect place to discover the tap-and-go synergy between UnionPay and local vendors like Nicholas Seafood. Hundreds of thousands of Chinese visitors come here every year.
So large numbers?
Massive numbers, yes, huge. Especially during holiday times, travel season, we definitely see a peak. And with the help of UnionPay, we've seen increase in sales, so it definitely encourages them to spend a bit more, which definitely helps us. Yeah. Okay, so this is our live Southern Rock lobster. I'll pick one out for you.
Oh my God, look at that.
This one would be about three or so kilo, very popular, and we cook it right here.
I'm interested in that connection between the Chinese tourists coming here and the relationship with UnionPay. There's deals on offer, that sort of thing.
Yes.
And has it made life a lot easier for you as a
It has.
vendor?
Yeah, it has. I mean, because we're dealing with Chinese customers, we want to give them the best experience possible.
Yeah.
And by having the deals like 10% off, it definitely encourages them to feel more comfortable and makes the process a lot easier when coming to shop here. So it's been exceptional and great.
I think we can bring a lot of travelers to come to the fish market, to experience the wonderful food, the most popular, fish, the lobster, everything in the fish market. Actually, fish market is most attractive to our cardholders. Whenever they are, the students here, or just a couple of days travelers, they always go to fish market to experience what is Australia's food looks like.
Here, so we have our live fish, it's coral trout. This one very popular here. All right, so this is a live coral trout, beautiful color. Our mud crab.
Oh wow.
For me, I love a mud crab.
Yeah.
Singapore chili mud crab, you can't go wrong.
Does it work going to China for Australians? Can they use UnionPay as well?
Of course.
I should have asked that before.
Yeah. I think last year China introduced a new policy, which is a visa-free for Australia. The people when they want to travel to China, they can without need to get a visa in advance. They can just go and spend maybe a month in China.
Yeah.
They can do their business, or they can have holidays, or they can visit their friends there. So it's quite easier for them.
And they could be using UnionPay over there as well?
Yes. So to cater this demand, actually we work with the local banks, local issuers. We issue the card here in Australia, and we also enhance our function of the card, more digitalized and more is friendly to be used in China.
For now, it's so long and thanks for all the fish. It's been a whirlwind futuristic adventure. From Winnie's grand vision
You're hoping it'll go beyond Sydney,
Yeah.
across Australia?
Yes.
to the airline reimagining how we fly.
This is your captain speaking.
So if I get on a plane and you're flying, I'm guaranteed a pretty good experience, am I?
Yeah, of course.
To the master chef whose sublime fusion of East meets West represents the abundant opportunities on offer between Australia and China. Hang on, I really do have to pause it here because there is one question to Duncan that I was dying to ask. Nothing huge, although the answer may lead you to the secret to almost eternal life.
How old are you?
Next year is my 50 years old.
Oh, get away. How do you look so young?
Yeah, because I eat very less.
So you're a chef who doesn't eat?
I eat but very, very less. Very less. I just taste a less.
Is that the secret to staying thin and staying young?
Yes. Because, you know, if you want to live longer, you have to eat less.
Right.
Well, isn't that food for thought? And be it food,
Nice to meet you. Great to be here.
fantasy, finance,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
or flying,
Thank you so much.
each of our guests is proof that when you set your mind to it, the sky's the limit. And who knows, you might even get Captain Feng as your surprise pilot.
This is your captain speaking.